asking.
That's really what the issue.
Right.
That's the answer. The issue is the stakes are so high. We have to work it out. You know, without violating, without having the legal department yell at me, you know, for talking about any briefings. The process is very interesting. What happens if we don't agree? You know, he can appeal parts of his budget. Lori can appeal parts of her budget. It's a high stakes game. And then the governor and cabinet will make the decision. And that's interesting in a political year with a governor who's now an independent. You don't know what's going to happen. And then the millage rate is already set. So if for some reason the ruling goes against you, you got to come up with the money. And I think all of those things put additional pressure on the elected officials to compromise and make the cuts as you work through the budget process, which culminates in September, although any appeal goes on after that.
Yeah, I guess some cynics would say that the elected officials that have to make the compromise are the county commissioners more so than the constitutional officers who at least had that appellate process.
Why? I say again, let's use 100 million. Another 100 needs to be cut. Sheriff Lamberti, 50% is yours. I'm giving you 50 less, and then he can go explain to the cabinet why he needs that money. Remember, we're treating everybody the same, which is one of the indicia that the cabinet looks at eventually. Actually, before it goes to the cabinet I think appoints a commission that looks at it. It's a rather longer process. But in the end, I don't think we don't have to compromise. But again, I do believe it's all going to work out.
Okay, just right out of time, I think.
That was quick.
Any other issues or points you want to make that we haven't discussed?
No. 4 years ago, you endorsed my opponent, but you said something. You said a little more seasoning. So I believe I got that seasoning.
So it's not the seasoning we ordered.
So no, seriously, it's an interesting time to be the mayor of Broward County. And that's it.
All right.
All right.